Nicola Sturgeon looks set to strike key alliances with EU countries in the coming months as the SNP steps up its campaign to humiliate and embarrass Boris Johnson into holding a second independence referendum. Nicola Sturgeon looks set to exploit the current tension between the EU and the UK by lobbying European countries to back Scottish independence. ITV's UK editor Paul Brand revealed that SNP's next step in its independence bid, in the wake of its electoral triumph, is to launch an international lobbying mission. SNP figures will urge European governments to support their argument as a way to embarrass and humiliate the UK government into giving way. There is ongoing tensions between the UK and EU in the wake of Brexit, particularly over Northern Ireland, trade and fishing access. Whitehall warned last night that French President Emmanuel Macron was simply playing politics over Jersey fishing amid growing tensions at sea. This comes as Mr. Macron said the heat should be turned up following a row over Jersey fishing access for EU vessels. Express.co.uk has learned Mr. Macron said to his ministers that France would not let anything go when it came to the UK Trade and Cooperation Agreement. Mr. Brand argued that these tensions could be used by the SNP to pile pressure on Boris Johnson over a referendum. He told ITV viewers, "There will be no rush to a referendum. Nicola Sturgeon has said the pandemic is the priority for now. That also allows her time to build her case, which will involve lobbying other European governments to gather international and domestic pressure. I understand some in the SNP plan to launch an international lobbying mission, asking European governments to support their argument, embarrassing the UK government into giving way." Earlier this week, Mr. Brand pointed to an SNP plan to get German and Scandinavian support for another referendum. He tweeted, "Talking to SNP today, it's pretty clear their strategy for a second referendum will involve a strong international dimension. Expect to see SNP ministers flying to foreign capitals in coming months. Suspect major outreach will begin with Scandinavian countries, some of Scotland's closest friends both geographically and politically. Larger EU nations will be harder to lobby, but SNP has ambitions of wooing Germany and others in the coming months." Nicola Sturgeon has hailed the SNP's historic and extraordinary fourth consecutive victory in the Scottish Parliament election. The party finished on 64 seats, one short of a majority. However, speaking to the BBC's Andrew Marr, Ms. Sturgeon said she still intended to hold an independence referendum once the pandemic crisis has passed. Boris Johnson has dismissed this plan, saying talk of ripping our country apart would be irresponsible and reckless.